Alright, we are here at the load game menu for our Fatman here. Now, I wanted to start here because as soon as I load this save, I'm going to be directly into the fight. And there's a couple of things that I wanted to say beforehand so that I'm not struggling to come up with the things to say as I'm doing it. So, Fatman... The first thing you should know about Fatman is that on normal, he is completely baitable. Like, you can make him go pretty much where you want, but only once, and that's at the start of the fight. So you have the choice of the two bombs, which one to go to. And if you've seen European Extreme runs, you might be tempted to go straight for that left bomb. However, I can tell you now that is, while it's not a bad idea, it's also not the best. And I'll tell you why. So on normal, the way Fatman works is if you go for the left bomb first, there's a 50-50 chance he'll go up where you want him, or he'll go down where you absolutely do not want him. Now, if you take the upper right bomb first instead, 100% guaranteed he's going to go to the top of the room. And this will set you up very, very nicely to go and chase him down no matter where he goes. The second thing is, as I was mentioning at the end of the Fortune strat showcase video thing, you want to grab those packs of ammo. Now, there's two spawns on the heliport where SOCOM ammo starts popping up if you run low. There's one in the upper left, right underneath the really big, or right, it's like right in the crossroads, right next to the really big shipping container. And there's also one on the bottom right, in that crossroads with the shipping containers where they are. However, if Fatman doesn't go that way, you're not going to see those crates or those boxes of ammo at all. And if you're going fast enough, then Fatman generally won't make it down there. So you really want to have all your ammo set up at the end of Fortune, like I was saying. So, let's get into this, and the input viewer is actually going to come into its own on this one. So, like I said, we're going to go to the right first, and we're going to show off the lethal variant. Hello. We're going to show off the lethal variant of this first, which is really simple. Just knock him down, 4 shots, tactical reload, knock him down again, make sure you're hitting his head, tactical reload. Now, you notice that I'm getting 2 shots on, or that I was getting 2 shots on the previous 2 knockdowns, and that's because I was hitting him pretty much immediately as soon as he got knocked down and was available for hitting again. And that's pretty much what you want to do. You want to get those 2 shot cycles when doing lethal. That way you can, speed up the fight. Otherwise you're getting 1 shot per knockdown, and that's not really good. Yes, the chip damage is really nice, which makes this the second fastest variant of the fight you can do. The third fastest is actually just doing it non-lethally, the same way I just did it. And the fastest version is a way that no one should ever, in their right mind, ever do. I do it to myself because I don't know, but I don't suggest anyone does it. I'm going to show it off for archival's sake. But I don't suggest that anyone actually tries doing it.
Jack?
So I'm going to show off the non-lethal. Oh, right. Okay. So I'm gonna quickly show off the non-lethal 2-shot strats, which it's gonna look a lot similar to what you just saw. It's gonna take a little bit longer because there's no stamina chip damage when you knock him down, but the fundamentals are the same. He'll just take. I don't actually think he takes 1 extra cycle either. So load up that save again. And same thing, go directly to the right, do not pass go, do not collect $100, or $200 for that matter. 4 shots, knock him down, wait for that laser reticle, take the 2 shots, and chase him down. Now, for this version, you don't actually have to tactically reload. I just got into that habit. And like I said, moving quickly enough, you won't actually see this here pack of ammo or the one down in the lower part. And another thing that I haven't been mentioning is that I am chasing him down before I actually take that second bomb out. And what this does is it disallows him from actually setting down more bombs should he get away from you. So it's very important that you take the first like 50 seconds or the first 50-second timer and you take him out during that, because if you don't, things get a little messy. Now, if you're a little slower on the knockdowns and the damage phases, it's fine, because he will always, at about 10 seconds left on the timer, he will always go to whichever bomb is left up, and he'll camp it out and he'll mock you and whatever. So if you need to, you can take out the bomb, or you can knock him down, take out the bomb, and then take your shots, and then move on from there, whether he's dead or, you know, whatever have you. So it's not a big deal if you're a little slower, but you really want to try and get that first bomb cycle. That's the hallmark, or the benchmark. That's the benchmark for a pretty decent fight.
What's going on? Answer me.
As long as you can make sure he doesn't set down more bombs. And so here comes the fun part. This is the one that I do not suggest anybody do, unless you're like legitimately insane. We're going to load up the save one final time. And I'm not sure if I'm actually going to be able to pull this off, because like I said, it's difficult. It is very, very difficult. It is very precise. So I'm going to show you the basics of it, and hopefully I get one for just to show it off. Again, same thing. Right bomb first. He's up there. Take your 4 shots. Okay. So I would have had it there, but I was a little slow on the tactical reload. And again, this is what makes it difficult. Is that tactical reload. You have to do that. I'm actually going to let him get up so I can maybe show this. Come on, buddy. You can do it.
That was close. 10 seconds and it's all over.
So, I'm going to go ahead and take this out. He's going to come right to me.
What are you doing there? Hello? Ow.
That's the coolant. Alright, come on, Fatman. Get back up, buddy.
That was close.
Okay, so that was the basic of it. I know I said I was only going to try this once, but I do want to actually show off what it looks like.
Look who's the fathead now.
So we're gonna restart this.
Right.
I'm only gonna restart it this once though. I'm not interested in grinding this out just for a visual representation. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. Alright, so that's what kind of can happen if you're not quite precise enough. Come on, buddy. Get up.
That was close. 20 seconds.
So, I auto-aimed a little fast there. I'm going to explain the inputs. I'm actually gonna get that bomb. I'm not gonna be able to get that bomb. Okay. Alright, fine. We'll do this one more time. I know. I'm a hypocrite. It's fine. So, top right bomb. Knock him down. There it is, right there. Okay, so that's a combination of using... That's a combination of using your auto-aim, tactical reload. And there was another one, in fact, right there. And that's what makes this the fastest way of doing this. Because if you can get that twice in a row with one extra cycle for another shot, then look how quick that was. Look how fast that was. That being said, okay, here, like, you probably saw it if you were paying any attention to the input viewer, but really, like, so, yeah, you auto aim, knock him down 4 shots, right? Then from there, swap to M9, and then from there, that's where it gets tricky. First person auto aim, first person auto aim, nudge the stick down, just the tiniest little bit, release the first shot, right? Then tactical reload, auto aim, take the shot, tactical reload, auto aim, take the shot. That is so tricky to do in such a short window. Like, you legit have very few frames to actually make that first shot happen. And if you miss it, boom, there it goes. You can't get the 3-shot cycle. Which is why I really, really suggest you don't actually try to do this. If you do try to do this, please do yourself the favor and practice it. Practice it so much, because you're going to need it. Other than that, don't do it. Just take the lethal route or take the non-lethal route for 2-shot cycles and be done with it. It's up to you, really. But that's Fatman. There's not much explaining to do. He's basically random. You just want to chase him down, knock him down, take your shots, knock him down, take your shots, knock him down, take your shots. It'll take about 4 or 5 cycles. I can't remember off the top of my head, even though I just did it. But you want to do that as many times as necessary until you get him down. And you want to try and do it before that first bomb timer ends, so that, you know, he's not running around trying to plant more bombs. Simple in theory, not so much in practice. You really got to practice him. That's all there is to it.